I've been asked to find the range of this continuous graph. So the first thing I'm going to do is just write down Dolar the robot. Dolar the robot reminds me how to read domain and range in a continuous graph. So Dolar the robot means domain is read from left to right, and range is read from bottom to top. So in this case, we're dealing with range, so we're dealing with a robot. So I'm going to come over to my graph, and I'm going to find the very bottom of my graph. So the very bottom of my graph, looks like it goes right down here. That's the very bottom boundary, and the graph hits it twice. And the very top boundary of my graph, the graph also hits it twice. So I'm going to go ahead and just get my bottom to top. Now as a reminder, domain is X. Well, that looks terrible. Domain is X and range is Y. So I'm dealing with range, so I'm looking at the Y-axis. So since I'm looking at the Y-axis, I'm going to go ahead and highlight the Y-axis because that's the numbers that I want. And I want my very bottom number on the Y-axis and my very top number on the Y-axis. So my bottom number, when I come down here, my very bottom number is -4. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down, -4. And then I'm going to look at my top number. So up here, my top number is 0. So I'm going to write that down, leaving a lot of space in between. And I know that range is Y, so that's what goes in the middle. The only other thing I need to decide is between less than or less than and equal to. So let's just write this over here. A closed circle or a solid line, I'm going to go ahead and put that in there, is going to be a less than or equal to. An open circle or a dotted line is going to be a less than. So now when we look at our bottom has a closed circle and a solid line. So there's no question, it's the same. So that's going to be a less than or equal to. But our top has both. It has an open circle, which is not included, and a solid line, which is included. So since one of them is included, we have to go with that. That's the most comprehensive, so less than or equal to. And that's my range.